You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out, toss in the air! Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Salvano cheese, Salvano greasy shit, crazy meat, weird sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out, toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit. Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Weird sauce. Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out, toss in the air. Pizza pie! Make it a pizza pie! Greasy shit. Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Cheese. Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Weird sauce. Pizza pie! Crazy meat. Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Now on to the more exotic seasonings. These seasonings are catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love it.
Now what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's
kind
going to
of
be
sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart,
spice.
tart and it's acid and nothing else. Alright. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. Authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian.
Guess what else we're going to add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix. Now all of a sudden, the camera has been turned back at him. And he's like, wait, no. What do you mean, wait, no? It's your turn, bro. This beat is so Chino. I'm about to go medieval on this American tech reviewer. He's a fucking pedo. Discord server of unspeakable evil gooning out to cuties and sweep it up. Like Vito, your bank accounts approaching zero. So you hacked into Jay's PC and took his De Niro. Your parents take care of your kids on the D-Lo. Don't listen to your mom, because what the fuck does she know? Make believe making beats in your parents' home, but make believe don't mean shit on the streets of Rome. Manic episode, now you feel incredible. Do something regrettable, maybe something federal. Your Dropbox is full of photos that are questionable. Don't give a fuck, time to slam another edible. playing Elden Ring and smoking dope. Stressed by an iPad from Best Buy so you could cope. I would tell you to jump, but you'd break the rope. It's because you're too fat. Now you get the joke. This goes over your head like Evel Knievel. You're acting kind of emo. Cry harder like a baby. Bambino. You're just a childish capo, but I am Gambino. Don't you know who I am? I won more place at Evo. Time to bring up another Zeno. Say hello to the little friend of Pacino. This is Vegas, son. I'll send you back to Reno. There's only room for one mob in this casino.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am. A meat store, huh? We should rest after our long and weary journey.
But we've only been walking for 10 minutes.
Enough of your pignosis, pig roach.
And who are you, stationary mage?
Duty.
Duty.
I remember now. I used to have a life, then I got pignatized by this pig roach.
Unearned nonsense.
I'm not going to kill you, pig, but I will give you this.
Where did you send him?
Somewhere he belongs. Somewhere where he will suffer forever. Sorry, girl.
Wait a minute. Where am I? Hello? Now how do I get out of here?
I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed.
A very, very, very mentally ill person who is sitting here doing fake tips all night.
Sup, Diddy. I'm still down for 30k sub giveaway.
Money, 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 money.
Hello,
money,
hello,
subs,
hello.
subs,
Well,
subs,
me
subs.
too. Duty's down too, of course. What's going on, everybody? Let me just get some
money,
things
money,
here in
money,
order,
subs, subs,
and then we
subs,
can get
subs.
started. First of all, I want to apologize if my voice sounds a little raspier or just off, but you guys know I had the biopsy. I did get some news today, so let me just put that out there. Some news. Everything's fine. Everything's good. No cancer, no nothing. It's just a lesion, so they're going to recommend that I'll probably just get it removed. So it'll be a small procedure. I think they'll go through the they'll go through my mouth to make an incision through the inside, so there will be no scarring. Hopefully, I think that's what it is. So other than that, everything's fine. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling good. I was a little sore yesterday, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you everyone for asking. Thank you for the thoughts and the prayers. The procedure itself was painful as fuck. God, the person that did it was a bit of a brute. So yeah, that shit hurt. That was not fun. Big ups, I had skin. Yeah, man. Oh man, that's tough, man. Red. I'm glad that you got that fixed up. But no, everything's fine. They tested it. Everything's fine. It's benign. There's no issues. It doesn't look like it's growing or anything, so it's fine. But more than likely, they said if I'm feeling, if it's bugging me, then they probably recommend me to have it removed. So yes, so I'll probably talk to my doctor about it, the specialist, and see. Excuse me. The ear, nose, and throat specialists, and see how they want to handle it, when I can do it about it. So more. Stay tuned. We'll see about that. So yeah, I wasn't online much yesterday. I was gonna stream, but then I got a call from my mom. Yes, my mom, not soulmate. My mom. She called me and she needed some help with something, so I had to cancel the stream abruptly. So I apologize. I was hoping that I was able to take care of what I needed to take care of. And then I can stream a little later, but
I need that money.
it was going to be way too involved.
To pay my bills.
Duty with the clickbait title for the stream. Never.
Content tonight, ups, brother.
Never.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
Never with the
to pay my
clickbait.
bills.
This intro is a cinematic masterpiece. Scout
Thank you. Yeah,
10.
it is great. It is great. Thank you. So real quick, I want to do a couple shout outs. All right. So first of all, real quick, Popper brother, thank you for being a member for 10 months, much appreciated. Review Tech Mongolia, thank you for the 220 sub duty. Yes, I'm down for the 330 giveaway. Yeah, we're up there. We're at 29,300 or something like that. So yeah, man, I'm gonna hit you up. I know you sent me an email, so yeah, we'll do something. We'll do a nice giveaway for the community. That's right, the community. Dude, I even hate saying community. I might go on a little rant about community today, but I'll save it for later because some people kind of annoy me a little bit with that whole throwing the word out community. We're just a bunch of people who enjoy chilling and making fun of a gouty pig roach. That's pretty much the extent of it. And Gary, thank you, brother, for being a Only Ice member investor. Much appreciated. Thank you, brother. Only Ice Coffee investor. Thank you. That was very generous of you. Rob Dog, thank you, brother, for the 5. Much appreciated. Excited for some dark simp fill. Yeah, definitely. Content tonight. Big ups, brother. Big ups, brother, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh yeah, you're in Australia. That's right, brother. So thank you, brother. Hopefully it's nice and good. You guys are starting to head into the spring, so you guys should be getting nice warm weather. And then Screek Coben, thank you for the 2. Much appreciated. This intro is a cinematic masterpiece. It is. And shout out to Pixar Animation for putting it together. It's always great. It's always delicious. All right. So, the topic I did want to talk about was our boy Phil simping on a person out there. Fish Tank, let's see. All that community talk is what made me stop watching whatever. Yeah, chill apparently posted something out there. Yes, whatever. It's all good. Duty's mantra. Duty doesn't argue with the tractors. Duty doesn't argue with the tractors, so it's all good. I think everything I do and say is kind of out there, so I really, honestly, it's all good. I'm not really gonna address or talk about that. That's whatever. It is what it is, right? I do these mantra. It is what it is. Yes, the early bird gets a tequila worm. So real quick, well, yeah. You know what? Since you brought it up, let me rant about community. Now, every so often, Duty actually says the word community. I say it kind of in jest, but I guess there's no other word that I can use, but I mean, I'm not a big fan of community. There's 2 words I'm not a big fan of: journey and community. It's so, I don't know. It's something that it's so cringe. It's cringe. It is. It's cringe. It's very cringe. Especially on the internet, it's very cringe. I think communities in your neighborhood, in your real life, are legit. I think that's a legit thing. But you do live in a neighborhood, you live in a community, you want to foster a sense of community, that's perfectly fine in the real life. But when it comes to the internet, no, it's cringe as fuck. It is. It's cringe, especially when other people try to lump you into a community that it's just whatever. It's just, all I gotta say about that is just fuck off, okay?
Money, sub.
Fuck off about that.
I'm aware of that procedure you got, Duty. Even at my job, I
What's
see
up,
people
brother?
go through it. Not a fun thing.
Yeah.
But glad you're
yeah.
doing well. BTW, Phil got my nerves yesterday.
He
the
did.
way he was playing MGs hurt my soul. Like,
He
Phil,
did.
if you play like that, just end the game.
Yeah. Vanguard, thank you for the 3. 100%, brother. And thank you. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the procedure, but I got to do it. I got to get it done because I'm tired of dealing with this every couple of years. So, yeah, I mean, community is just, it for internet online. No, there is no community. It's cringe as fuck. Okay. It's just a bunch of people that like to do similar things hanging out. That's it. Because the community typically is just more than one thing. Like, we hang out and we all like to shit on Phil and detract on Phil, right? That's what we're here for. Nothing more. It's not like we're talking about politics and we're talking about God knows what. I mean, or we're joining forces for a call. No, it isn't. Okay. So honestly, just, when people throw out that community word, I just want to tell them to go fuck off. And I guess this is the best place to do that. Anyone that's trying to state that I'm some I'm some whatever of the community, fuck off. That's all Duty got to say. Fuck off with your community. I don't give a fuck about your community. I'm on the internet to have fun, and that's it. I have enough real life community shit I gotta deal with, like with my neighbors, my church, those type of things, that I don't need to worry about some virtual community of trolls. Okay, fuck off with that. Yeah, and then what that leads to is it leads to people gatekeeping, which annoys the shit out of me. Gatekeeping is so fucking annoying. You know what I mean? If you don't like what someone does, just don't rock with them. That's it. Move the fuck on. Good God. Anyway, this rant came about because Duty got into some not hot water. Duty doesn't give a shit, but apparently Duty caused another stir on Twitter, and more than likely we'll probably get a few videos on YouTube about it. But it's all fun and games. I love it. It makes me laugh. When I fire up my phone in the morning and I take a look at you know what's going on and what's popping, it just makes me fucking laugh because people actually that's what people have on their brain. But it's like with anything, you know, once one person shits on someone, it causes a dog pile. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. And you know, I to be honest, I just don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. I'm not going to put any effort into addressing any of that nonsense, to be honest. But again, like I said, you know, if you're here to rock with me, cool. If not, cool. It's not a problem. You know, like others say, this community is extremely large. So you can definitely hang out with other folks. So anyway, that's it. Duty's rant is over about community. All right, so let's talk about what we came here for. I did mention everything went well. I'm good. I'm just a little sore. So I know I say this every single time. This video might not be this stream may not be long. Let's see how long my voice hangs out. You know, yeah, it's very similar to when Phil says he has a family. He doesn't have a family. He has a cat and a horse. Same thing. There you go. I don't care what you call it. Yeah, exactly, Crooked. Yeah. People just like to label things. I'm not a big fan of labeling anything, so you can fuck off with your labels. I'm definitely not a fan of labels. Anyway, all right. So let's see. I mean, what's been happening? It's been a little slow. I mean, the whole simping thing, definitely that happened yesterday. I want to talk about that because there is a couple things that did come out. There's a couple things that did come out, and I actually do have to make some clarifications because I did get some stuff wrong. Which, you know, if you get something wrong, you should come out and state you did it wrong and then move on, right? Yeah, there you go. Duty's okay with that. So I had posted a video yesterday. No, I didn't get a surgery. I got a biopsy. So the biopsy came back. Everything's negative. I'm good. There's no cancer. No. Nothing's wrong, but they may want to remove that small lesion on my thyroid. So yesterday I posted a video where I talked about, like, I talked about the whole Phil simping for this chick, right? And the one thing is I did get a couple things wrong. I think I got one thing wrong there regarding Phil editing the video. So I did mention in my video that Phil did cut out this segment where he talked about donating to viewers. Now I got that wrong. That was the wrong stream. I mean, that was the wrong podcast. So he did edit that podcast, but the one where he mentioned about, donating to streamers, that actually was there. It was available. I couldn't find it on PigPigGo. Someone on Twitter posted it and said, here's the image. Now, I did my due diligence where I posted asking people, hey, does anyone have this video? Because I don't have it. So then, of course, I went researching and I found one video that I believed was the one where Phil mentioned paying detractors, and he did talk about contributions and stuff like that. But that actually wasn't the video. So I got that wrong. My apologies. Phil did not edit that out. That video is out there somewhere. I just can't find it. So that was completely wrong. So Duty wanted to apologize, put a disclaimer out there. That was incorrect. So there you go. So no one can say Duty didn't clarify the record and, put it out there that he didn't put it out there that he made a mistake, which, yes, I made a mistake. Let's see what else. Let's go to the post section. Alrighty here. So, let's see what else. Okay, so we did find out that Phil did get exposed for simping to a 34-year-old. He was messaging this woman, which is clear. It's there. That's not false. That's correct. It was confirmed that DSP was following the YouTuber. He was following her on Twitter. The YouTuber did confirm that Phil did slide into the DMs. That's correct. That's there. Phil had his dent force out. He had his dent force out in full force, banning anyone. That's true. I don't know where that's not right. Everything's correct there. And then I said Phil had his dent. Oh, okay, I did that. And then after all that occurred, she unfollowed Phil, and Phil unfollowed her. So that's what happened. Now the added point that I put in there about the video, that was wrong. So I was wrong about that. My apologies. I corrected the record here. He did not edit that video. So there you go. What's up, Jason? How you doing? All right. So I think that's where we are now. So I reached out. I reached out to the content creator because she was getting a lot of hate.
Hey man, just wanted to say
What's up,
no
brother?
negativity here. Just posted my little video. Hope you enjoy.
It's all good, Jericho. No problem, brother. Like I told you on Twitter. But again, I don't react to other detractors posting videos and stuff like that. If you have an opinion about it, that's all good. Like this is what the place is. It's here for people to have conversations. I'm never gonna tell anyone that just because we talk about Phil that we shouldn't disagree. That's all good, brother. So I appreciate it, and I thank you for the 5, and I appreciate you letting me know on Twitter that you were gonna make the video. So big ups. So there you go. Hopefully you get some views, some traction on it, and big ups to you, brother. Let's see here. There was one other thing I was gonna grab real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. So she was getting a lot of hate apparently, and I reached out to her on Twitter. I reached out to her in DMs, and I said, hey, you know, pretty much basically said, hey, I'm sorry you're getting all this hate, blah blah blah. I told her, I was like, look, people are just trying to get a reaction from Phil. We know that you're not having an affair with him. No one thought Phil was having an affair or she was having an affair with Phil. No one thought that, okay? I mean, I think that was out there in the community. And I even said as much. I said so in my video. But that still doesn't change the fact that Phil was still creeping. Phil was still creeping into her DMs. That's a fact. I mean, that doesn't change the fact. It's there. In the DMs duty. What do you mean in the DMs? Yeah, so I chatted with her and just said, look, I'm really sorry you're getting this hate, because I felt kind of bad she was getting this hate, and I thought maybe I contributed to the hate. And that wasn't it anyway. I mean, anyone that saw that video, I clearly told you guys, don't bother her, she's not involved. You know, I think I put it out there both on my stream and the 2 videos that I made about it. I said, look, don't bug her, leave her alone. She seems like a nice person. You know, and I so I felt bad. I did. So I reached out to her via DMs and said, hey, you know, I'm really sorry. I'll chill with linking you with him. So yeah, so apparently that caused a stir on the internet because I think she was still getting some shit from people, and she put my DM that I sent her, letting everyone know, look, even the guy that's making videos about this, me, even said she has nothing to do with this. And yeah, I think I said that both on my live stream. I said it in my video, everything. I kind of put that out there. That was nothing new. But apparently now it's, you know, apparently now I'm doing some secret op, apparently. So that's the charge now. The charge is duty doing a secret op, which I don't know. I don't know what's secret about it, especially when I told everyone, hey, this is what it is. Yeah, Crooked, it says exactly. I mean, I put it out there because it was out there, but I tried to make sure if you were on my stream, you were on my whatchamacallit, I put it out there. I put it out there and said, look, she has nothing to do with this. This isn't like she and Phil were having an affair. I didn't say that at all. My thing specifically was just that, why is Phil doing this? That's not it. The messages were creepy. You sent her like 4 messages without. No, she responded, brother. McFox, what's up, McFox? Don't ban McFox. Foxy McFox. Foxy McFox is a DSP supporter. please don't. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna mod you. I'm gonna mod you so that people don't fuck with you. So let's see here. All right, you're a mod. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely 100% wrong. She responded to my DMs. Again, people react to these things. And they don't know the full story. So I reached out to her because I felt bad because she was getting so much hate, and that wasn't the intent. Yeah, oh yeah, I have receipts. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna leak the DM. I mean, I have them, but essentially, I reached out to her. I messaged her, and I apologized. I said, "Look, I'm really sorry you're getting a lot of flack for this. That wasn't the intent." I even told my viewers, "Hey, dude, look." And then the 4 messages that I sent her that's just how I type. That's how I type. So I type a message, I hit space, I hit enter, I type again. It was within those 4 messages I sent her were within literally like, I don't know, 5 seconds apart. So there you go, 5 seconds apart. So then she responded right away and she said, "Hey, it's all good, blah, 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 blah. It's all good. Everything's good." Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on a second. I have the DMs. Let me show the DMs because she already kind of posted out there, which is fine. So let me just show one piece of the DMs and then, so I can show you what's happening here. Give me 1 second. Find it. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. Here it is. You guys are ready? This is the DM right here. All right. Oh, wait. Second. Let me blow it up a little bit. All right, here it is right here. Look, I responded. I sent her a DM. Yes, I sent her a DM. I sent it to her at 9:19, and then she literally responded right after me. Right after I sent her the DMs. There it is, folks. There it is. So I told her, I said, "Hey, my apologies." And I mentioned her. I said, "Look, I even said, leave you alone. Don't bother. You have nothing to do with this." And she responded back. And that's what she responded. Okay. Actually, no, this is it right here. Here it is. So this was the initial DM. And this is what she responded back right here. Literally a few minutes after the fact. So she responded back. "No, I wasn't simping. I was just apologizing that she was getting a lot of hate." She was getting a lot of hate. She was getting a lot of hate and I felt bad. So I reached out. Basically, well, the DM is out there. She put it out there. So I said, "Please ignore me. I'm trying to get Phil to react. So are others," right? Whatever, which is what we do. I'll chill with trying to imply you were involved in any way. Sorry if you're getting any undue stress over this. That's what I said, right? And I said, "I in no way believe you have anything to do with Phil," right? That's what Duty said. And this is what she responded with. She responded with, "Hey, no worries, you're good. I get it. Like I said, I just put it out there to the public looking for people to see because this morning my Discord server got kind of bombed. Most people were pretty chill and funny. Some of them even stuck around, but a couple people are taking it very seriously. Not me, other people." And she said, "Oh my God, I used a voice tag. Sorry, blah, blah, blah." And I said, "Yes, the vast majority of the detractors are chill people. Don't worry, your Discord will go back to normal." And that's it. There you go. That's the DM right there, okay? So, McFoxy, if you can retract your statement. If you can retract your statement, there you go. No, I don't stalk anybody. Get the hell out of here. Everybody knows I don't stalk anyone. So that's the DM, folks. That's it. That's all that happened. And then we had a little bit of back and forth. Like, I gave her some advice. I told her, I said, "Look, if people get out of hand, just ban them." But, I think she handled it well. I told her, I said, "I think you're handling it well." So that's all I said. So that's a DM right there. But again, people make assumptions because they don't know the full story. So there you go. Yeah, Duty stalking. That's true. Yes, exactly, Pig. That's what a stalker would say. You all talk crap and show proof and you cry, dent much. Oh, it's all good. It's all right. It's all right. No worries. It's perfectly fine. Let's see here. What I said was you sent 4 messages. Yes, I did. I sent 4 messages because of the way I typed it.
To pay my bills.
Yes, I did.
I type the same way a ton of people
yeah,
do. Hopefully
yes.
we get a divorce arc. There is no way Kat isn't unhappy or embarrassed with Phil.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. No, I type the same exact way when I type, because what it is I type really fast and I want to get my thoughts out, so I send it so I don't forget what I type. It's just the way I type. It's not like, oh, I was sending her messages and she wasn't responding. No, I just hit space. That's all it was. It was one DM and I just hit space. That's all it was. But anyway, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. All right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the $4.99. Let's see. Fox. Yeah. I have to send her an email apology. Yes, McFox, send me an email apology right now. No. Let's leave Fox alone. I know Fox is a supporter of Phil. Let's not harass anyone here. You know, this is an open space where we allow people to come and chill, hang out. But yes. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about, that specific thing. Of course, the usual suspects want to make a big thing about this, like, oh, Duty's running ops and all this stuff. I'm not running anything. Duty's not running anything. Duty's just putting content out there. I'm reporting the news. Exactly. Big ups, everyone. Roach, man, I hope you're okay. Really, I really do. I hope you're okay. We'll be praying for you, brother. And yeah. So anyway, let's see, Fox Duty. What I said was you sent 4 messages in a row without a response. If you just saw, it was one message. I sent her one message. I hit space multiple times. What are you talking about? I sent 4 messages. You mean I posted it in paragraph form? Is that what you're saying? Yes, I posted it in paragraph form. I apologize for that. She hasn't, whatever. She's okay. She seems like a nice person. I had a nice conversation with her, and everything was nice. Everything was good. And to be honest, the only reason why I messaged her was I felt bad that she was getting a lot of heat. That's why I messaged her. I just messaged her and said, look, I know you have nothing to do with this. I apologize if I did anything to impact you, and that's all it was. It was just a courteous, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, right? Yes, paragraph 4. Yeah, paragraph style Duty. Yes, exactly. Bro, you're making a big deal about an early bird. It's so weird. No, bro. Again, I understand that people like early bird, which is all good. You have to remember that. Okay, all right. So let me just put this out there right now. I am not a serious show. I am not a serious content creator. I am a clown who trolls on a 43-year-old locale on the internet. That's what I am. Okay? That's all I am. So anything new that comes out, I'm going to make a big deal out of it. I'm going to pump it out there. I'm going to make the content, and I'm going to have it out there. I don't get you know what I mean? These are the people that say this. The people that say this are the people that enjoy detractor content, where you sit there and you analyze a 3-year-old meme. If that's your thing, cool. I mean, that's okay. I understand that. People like that stuff, and that's good. That's not really me. I don't really like that kind of stuff. It's like, whatever. Yeah, that's funny, and it's good to bring it in every once in a while and talk about it. It's all good. That's perfectly fine. It's just not my cup of tea. So, I don't get this whole, oh, you making a big deal. Yes, Phil Simping. Phil Simping, after he told detractors that, challenged detractors, about never gonna find out. Come on, brother. Just whatever, man. It's just, come on. I don't know. Whatever. And again, brother, if that's not your cup of tea and you think it's weird, whatever, man. That's fine. I mean, to each his own, I guess, for everybody. To each his own. But I'm sure this will reverberate in the this will reverberate in the vortex and the snortex. And I guess if anything, Duty's making fun. He's producing fodder for people to talk about and whatever. And I guess that's a good thing. That's a good thing, folks. Okay, that's a good thing to. That's a very good thing, I think, in the vortex. Just having stuff out there to talk about, different things or whatever. I don't know what it is. And two, what bugs me sometimes is it seems like I get crapped on because I'm not following the code of conduct, the terms of service, and the code of conduct for detractors. If there's a rule book out there, let me know. Does someone have a TOS for detracting? Let me know. I maybe I need to refresh. Maybe I need to re-up. Maybe I need to reread it to understand what exactly the rules of detracting are. Yes, the rules of engagement. If anybody has those PDFs, please send them to me. If you have them, make sure to send them to me so I can brush up and I can do better. There you go. I'll put a post out there telling everyone that I'll do better, and I'll make sure to read the terms of service for detracting. Good God. Whatever. All right. Okay. All right. I think we've had enough fun at Duty's expense. And any other questions on that? Any other questions regarding that whole fiasco? Let's see. Marvin Griffin, brother. Thank you for the two, brother. I appreciate it.
To pay my bills.
What are your thoughts on latest DSP tries it?
Oh my God. We can watch that. I posted it. I was debating whether to post it. But yes, it's Phil doesn't even know how to drink properly. He's spilling beer all over himself. Yes, it's great. We can watch it because I did post it this morning, and it seems like people are interested in watching Phil get drunk, like always. He's a simp, yeah, but he's a simp. By the way, all right, so I'm going to put a poll out there. Let me start a poll. All right. Why did DSP...
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Message
Momentum.
and DM a female streamer. All right, I want to know, is it or I'm putting it out there. I need to know. Duty needs to know. Duty has to put his finger on the pulse of the detractor community. All right. So, why did DSP message and DM a female streamer? Looking for soulmate number 4. Looking to collab, because I think someone did mention that maybe Phil was trying to collab with a bigger gaming YouTuber, and that's the reason why he reached out there. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. It was a drunk midnight tweet or DM. That's all I have. Oh, you know what? I'll put other. That way you guys can theorize specifically what it is. So there's 4 options, folks. Phil's looking for soulmate number 4. He's looking to collab with another streamer. It was a drunk DM, so it was by accident, or other. So yes, please answer the poll. Duty needs to know. He really does. Look him up. All right, why isn't this going away?
I need that money. I really do. I need that.
I need that money.
Pay my bills.
Much love to Duty and Wrench Gang.
Thank
Duty,
you, brother.
How do you like the look of the Switch 2 gaming forecast? Excited? Indifferent? Simping? Big ups.
Well, SD guy, thank you, brother, for the 2 momentum. I appreciate the momentum, brother. I do. And then my thing's all locked up. My apologies. Pigpen, brother, thank you for the 5. Much appreciated. Much love to Duty and Wrench Gang. Duty, how do you like the look of the Switch 2 gaming? I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I'm a little excited for Metroid. I'm a little excited for that, but I don't know. I guess maybe I want to see. I want to see a new Zelda game. I want to see a new Legend of Zelda game, and I want to see how it performs on the Switch 2. I'm not gonna lie. After I beat Donkey Kong, I haven't touched my Switch in like a week or 2. Almost 2 weeks. I haven't touched my Switch, so. They need more games, and what's coming out isn't really that exciting. So, unless you guys have a different opinion, I like to know. So, definitely. I don't know why this didn't go away. All right, so we have almost 100 votes, folks, and it looks like the vast majority of. I'm gonna end it because it's option 1. DSP is looking for soulmate number 4 is winning in a landslide. So I'm going to end the poll, folks. We're at 100 or 110. It's up to 57%. So I'm going to end the poll now, folks, just because I'm tired of seeing this stupid little screen here. And yeah, so with the poll results showing, it looks like DSP is looking for soulmate number 4. That's the answer, folks. I mean, it could be a combination of 2, by the way. It could be a combination of 2. Sublime. I agree with you, brother. I do.
pay my bills.
Weary Traveler, thank you for the
The
5,
real
brother.
question is, does she use a face cam? AMD,
No.
not how is DSP gonna simp over a woman he has never seen.
No, he doesn't. But I mean, I don't think that matters to Phil. It really doesn't. Like, I honestly believe that Phil... Okay, so this is my thought on film relationships. The reason why he crept into Panda Lee, the reason why he crept into Cat right away when Panda Lee left, or during when Panda Lee was there. I think a couple things. I think one, Phil doesn't like to be alone. He to him, he sees having a female partner is the equivalent or an extension of when he lived with his mother. So the female is supposed to cook and clean for him and be someone there to, I don't know, spend time with whenever he wants to spend time with. So I think that's the reason why he wanted someone in his life, Panda Lee, originally, right? But the other thing too is with Phil is that you have to remember that back then, you had content creators sharing their lives with other content creators. You know, they would bring their girlfriends on stream. You know, PewDiePie with Marcia and whoever else. I know PewDiePie's the big one there. And it becomes kind of part of their content. I think that's the reason why Phil wanted a relationship with Panda Lee. Because as soon as they started dating and stuff like that, she started being part of his content, which is very weird. You know, it's very weird, like right out of nowhere. He's watching Mercer, pump me a message. Say something, Mercer, and I'll damn you. Let me see here, Mercer. Here, I found you, brother. I found you. No, he's a mod. Mercer's a mod. I like to make everyone a mod, even if you don't care. It's all good. So yeah, so I think that's what he wanted. And when Panda Lee didn't work out, he moved on to Cat. And you notice Cat had one that she was a streamer. She was also a streamer. Yes, she was a streamer. Cat used to have a channel called Chaos Emerald 1. And I'm sure that's what Phil saw. And he saw, oh my God, look, not only can I get soulmate number 3, I can, you know, to cook and clean for me. I can have someone as part of my content. Like I can show everyone, hey, look, this is my girlfriend. This is my soulmate. You know what I mean? And yes, Chaos Run 1. So she was out there, you know, just pumping out content or whatever. And maybe he just thought, hey, you know, this could be the one. But if that doesn't work out, you know, and which it didn't work out because that bombed. Because after what, 2 or 3 episodes of seeing Cat on stream, she was like, I'm not pulling up with this shit. Tevin, sadly, Tevin made her bounce. It was Tevin's fault. Yes, it was all Tevin's fault. And Cat decided, nope, this isn't for me. I'm out. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. And she was gone for what, 5 years? 6 years? She was gone from the content. And then she made her triumphant return last year, which was a disaster as well. And we haven't seen her since. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he's looking for another female to do content with. That seems to be the big thing with all these podcasters. They tend to have like a female counterpart. I mean, look at Craig with Side Scrollers. They have Blabs and that other chick. Who else? Who else does content? I mean, even The Quartering has 2 female co-hosts. You know, he has Melanie Mack and that other chick. Who else? You know, brings a woman into their podcast. You know, so I don't know. Maybe that's what he was looking for. He was looking for a female streamer so that they can do collabs together. That could be it. Who knows? I don't know. But either way, it's always fun and interesting when it comes to DSP. Yeah, Gundam has he has a whatever. She's the producer, I guess, that she talks. Yes, definitely. There you go. Yes, Melanie Mack is Miss Duty. Yes. Makes us go on Discord. Yeah, let's hear. Do you think DSP will file for bankruptcy again when he went? I don't know. I mean, I tell you this, if he files for bankruptcy again, it's going to be much harder this time than it was last time. He was lucky. He had COVID happening when that happened, but I think if he tries to do another bankruptcy 2, that's going to be a different story. He's going to have to come in and explain himself. And if he thinks he had detractors back then trying to, you know, get the judge and, you know, the proceedings trolled, bro, it's probably double now than it was ever. So I'm pretty sure there'll be more people trying to infiltrate the the hearings. Now he'll try to keep it quiet, but he can't. He won't be able to keep that quiet. It's public information anyway, so we'll see. LOL, can you imagine seeing a female stud podcaster with DSP? Oh god, yes. Oh my god, that would be so embarrassing and cringe. You can see him trying to flex. He was 4th place at Evo. Good god, yes. It would not go well. And then when he gets frustrated with her, he'll probably call her a slut. He'll call her a lesbian slut. So there you go. Am I gonna buy the condo? Probably not, brother. They're asking way too much money for the condo. I told you guys they raised the price. They took it off the market very shortly, and they took it off the market and then they boosted the price up. So I'm assuming they're gonna repair a few things and then try to resell it for a higher price. So if they're willing to do $490, I think that's a proper price for that condo in that area. Dude, you think about it. What's in the creeptastic malingering in this Phil creeping on the YouTube? Yes, she is. She's a 34 streamer. And by the way, you notice that Phil seems to have a type. Panda Lee was what, 10 years younger than... So Panda Lee was 10 years younger than Phil. Cat was, what, 8, 9 years younger than Phil? And this chick is 9 years younger than Phil. He seems to like him young.
Dentract is jealous of the boy Duty of Uganda.
I don't know. I don't think it's that. I just think people have a bug about me for whatever reason. Because I guess I don't comply with the normal standards. I don't do what other people do. I don't do what other detractors have done for the last, I don't know, 7 years or whatever. I do my own thing, and that bugs people. So whatever. I don't care. Again, I'm not here. Again, I don't like when people gatekeep me. So I'm not gonna tell people what to like and what to dislike. If they don't like my content or don't like hanging out, well, that's cool, bro. That's all good. If you want to create a video and shit on me, that's cool. It doesn't bother me at all. Like it's fine. You know, I had my issue the other day, a couple weeks ago or a month ago, whatever, with Ludacris. I had the same thing, and I chatted with him, and he made a video about it, and I didn't react, and whatever, it's fine, and I moved on from it. Same thing here, same shit here. Like, I don't know, it's not that deep. Some people take this shit like, it's funny because people say Duty takes this way too seriously. I don't think I take this seriously at all. To me, this is all fucking just jokes. It's fun. It's just jokes to me. But some people feel like, oh, you take this way too serious. And no, I'm not taking this shit serious. If I was taking this shit seriously, I would put more effort in. Whatever. It is what it is. Donut. Duty. My wife is 10 years. You older than me. Is that bad? No. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's perfectly fine. I think it's fine when the woman's a little older than the man. It's a little creepy when the guy's like 10 or 15 years older. That's a little bit too much there. But anyway, Phil seems to like him very young. He does. He likes him very young. So we're just bullying the yeah. Phil seemed to like him young. So Panda Lee 8.
We hold it 10.
No, Panda Lee 10. Panda Lee was 10. Years. Cat was, I think, 8 years. And then this chick now 9 years. That's right. Duty jealous of Bill Belichick. Well, no, Bill Belichick is washed up, man. I'm never jealous of Bill Belichick. The man's washed up. Elroy Wrong, brother. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, brother. I appreciate that. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but this shit is all fucking slow. It's annoying the fuck out of me. All right, there you go. You get your shout out, brother. And then, Voylian23, thank you for being a 1 minute man investor. That's a new one, brother. That counts towards the goal. Big ups, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a member. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't know what else I can say. Duty's a massive loser. Facts. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate your insight, brother. I really do. What else? Duty have the Riz, Melanie Mac, nah. The Melanie Mac thing, I just think she's cute. She's cute and a little crazy, and you know, that's about it. There you go. That's more just me trolling or whatever. I would never talk to her. Whatever. I'm married, dude. Okay, Duty's married. Duty's not a cheater. You know, I'm not Phil. Okay, I'm not Phil. I'm not trying to slide into the Melanie Mac's DMs. Okay, that's not happening. All right. Let's see here. DSP family, Tim confirmed. Even failed at being a simp. Yeah, he just didn't even know how to simp properly. The best part of this whole thing was how he just scurried. He scurried to cover his tracks. He scurried to scurry his tracks. He stopped following the poor chick. Dude, he was actually Tim. I wasn't. See, this is all right. So I wasn't asking about her farts. She's a carnivore. She's one of those carnivore people that does the carnivore diet. So this bitch eats pound and pound of meats nonstop. Like she eats a lot of meat, right? So whenever you have a high protein, high meat diet, the one thing that tells you anyone that's ever bodybuild or done, you know, protein extra, you know, have a lot of have a high protein diet, that shit makes you gassy as fuck, and it makes you fart like a bitch. So I had posted and said something like that. I think I said something like, "Wow, your farts must be insane or something," because yes, she that gas must be insane for all that protein that she intake and all that butter. So. Nah, Tim, no gooning over here, brother. No, she wasn't doing good keto. She was doing carnivore. That's where all you do is eat meat and butter. It's fucking insane. So I posted something and I said, man, your farts must be insane. And everyone took that as, oh, I was asking Melanie about her farts. Yes, there you go. No, I'm not a fart enjoyer. That's not my thing. No, that's not Duty's bag. All right, so I think we beat this enough. I don't know what else to say about. Yeah, I did hear her grandmom call her Smelanie. That's pretty fucked up. I think we beat this whole thing to a dead horse unless something else comes up. I know that the mods are still patrolling the streams. They're patrolling YouTube and patrolling Kick, and they're patrolling both of those streams. So if you're trying to LARP out there and you mention anything about, I don't know, if you mention the word bird, coffee, early, worm, you're getting banned automatically. You get banned. You're getting banned. That's right. They're putting you out the pasture. So anyway, yeah. So be careful of those. Be very careful. If you're out there trolling and LARPing on Phil streams, be very careful not to mention those words. Maybe use a different word. Instead of saying worm, maybe say, I don't know, snake. You can say snake. Don't say worm, say snake. And yeah, the mean streets of Kick ain't no joke, man. The moderators are out there banning. I think he banned like 300 people. Good fucking God, 300 people. So technically, as a 37-year-old man, I can accept a date of a 20. I don't know, man. That's a little young. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but yeah, that's a bit young. Just being that you guys are in different places. When you're 30-something years old, you're in a different place than a 20-year-old, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm like long-term relationship, that might, you know, that might be an issue. Especially if you're thinking about like kids and all that, you know. You're going to be 40 having kids. That's a bit of a stretch, so. But if you're just dating someone to date them, I think whatever, that's fine. Just keep it above board. Don't creep down there to like the 18s and stuff like that. Don't do that. No. Keep it legal. My best advice, 21 and over. There you go. I'm 50, my girl's 31. I mean, if it works out for you, brother.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Glue gang. Time to take the horse to the glue factory.
Oh, no, not yet, Rock. Thank you, Rock, for the 5. We still keeping Cat around. We still gonna keep her around because, of course, we have to simp out for our girl Cat. Because no one else will. Since Phil refuses to protect his wife, Soulmate, somebody has to protect her. So I'm making my mission to protect Soulmate. So not yet. We're not gonna throw her out just yet. Duty, I think PWR mod banned me because he got mad at me asking if the membership he got were from Argentina. PWW yelled, we don't do the duty stuff here. Oh, that's a low blow.
To pay my bills.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow. And then Manila, brother, thank you for the 199. Much appreciated. Thank you. No message, but I do appreciate the the 199. It's very, very generous of you. Krem was still getting the troll sub names in. That was funny. I didn't see that. By the way, I did watch some of Phil's content yesterday. I watched his No podcast. I saw that for about 40 minutes, and that shit was just super boring. And then I said, all right, I'm going to clip the Metal Gear Solid. No lie, 45 minutes in, I gave up. Phil decided he wanted to do clown mode. He didn't take it seriously or even try to remotely play the game right. He's an idiot. I think I ended up getting maybe 3 clips. and I tapped out. I said, nope, I can't do this. I'm out. I'm done. Fuck that. I'm out. So, not doing it. So I bounced. I bounced after about 45 minutes. So I didn't clip anything there. Because I figured on the night stream he was going to do that drinking with Phil stream. So I was going to clip that. Duty, that's funny because I really... let me see here. Duty, that's funny because I literally just posted something on Twitter regarding coffee and would have set off the dents. Even had a pretty girl in it. Oh, okay, perfect. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, man. Phil's super sensitive these days because I think the reason why he's very sensitive is because I think when the whole Becky Boop thing happened, when that got out that he was DMing her on Discord, I have a feeling that it got to Cat's ears, right? And Cat, of course, is an extremely jealous person and gave Phil shit, nonstop shit, made him eat shit for 2 weeks, right? Just like he did after the Steve Cambiing interview. And I think he was worried that she was going to find out through the detractors that Phil was simping to some random 34-year-old streamer. That's right. You know, I know Panda Lee isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. She really isn't. Don't it? Yes, Melanie is a little psycho. Yeah, she's a little crazy, but Duty can fix her. I think Duty can fix her. So I think she found out. I think she found out. She found out what you know. He was worried that she was going to find out what happened if he was messaging some random chick on the internet, and that was of course going to cause World War III. So he wanted to clean that shit up. So that's why. Yeah, normally when detractors post stuff that aren't true, when they post just random messages out there about Phil, like, oh, Phil was doing this. Phil spent, let's say, WWE champion. So when Phil spends how much money, like he spent $1,000 on WWE champions, right? Phil is extremely quick to post or talk about it on his stream and say, that's a lie. Detractors are making shit up. I never did that, right? Am I right? Put a one in the chat if Duty's right. Where Phil reacts to everything. The only time he tries to duck and try to cover shit up is if it's true. If something's not right. And that's what he did with this whole early bird chick. He tried to cover this shit up. Yeah, he was completely caught off guard. He tried to say, oh, my moderators got wind of this. Doubt. I really doubt that. I'm pretty sure that during his Discord meeting with his mods, he told them, hey, I'm going to need you guys to come and sweep. I need the Jannies out in full force. I need you guys to sweep for me and clean this mess up. And that's why they were out there in full force cleaning that shit up. But yeah, it's funny. His reaction says a lot. The main fact that he decided to go this route where, oh, fuck this, I'm shutting this down, and anyone that even remotely brings it up or says something, I'm going to ban them. I found that very curious, because normally Phil would just tell everyone that they're idiots, and he would use this. Oh, dude, this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for Phil to come on stream, and I know what he was going to say. He was going to say, my detractors are making the shit up. My detractors said that I was simping for a woman, that I was messaging her, that I was giving her money. That's all bullshit. It's just like the escort saga. You know, he likes to throw out the escort saga. For anything that might be incorrect about DSP, Phil always throws out the escort saga. And he didn't do that at all. Nope. He didn't do that at all. Nope. Dude, you're acting more autistic than Phil with these deep thoughts. Whatever, brother. It's cool. I only use microwave, man. It's all good. I'm just having fun, man. It's not a deep dive. It's me running with something that irritates Phil. That's what it is. And I don't understand why people don't know that's my shtick. My shtick is when something is bugging Phil, I'm going to talk about it and beat it down like a dead horse until something new comes up. All right. So, I mean, I'm sorry, brother. Only, I mean, if it's not your thing, brother, I understand. It's not for everyone. It's all good, brother. It's all good. So, yes, we got, we just got all King Snake. You know, that was, dude, I was waiting for him to come out and say, this was my plan. See, I had messaged this person because I knew detractors were going to dig in and they were going to try to, and they were going to socially engineer my account, and they were going to find out that I did this. But lo and behold, folks, lo and behold, they fell for my plan. They fell for my king sneaking. That's what I was waiting for, brother. That's what I was waiting for. And, he didn't do that. And I was like, oh, okay, he didn't do that. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry, folks. 1 minute, please. Okay, all right. Sorry, folks. My bad. My bad. All right. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, that's what I was waiting for. And he didn't do that. He decided to take the other route, go insane, and start banning people. That's what he did. And ignore it. Like, you notice he hasn't mentioned it or brought it up. And that's very uncommon of Phil. Phil's shtick, or not Phil shtick, but that's Phil's modus operandus. That's the way he works. And the fact that he hasn't brought it up yet is very interesting. Let's see, doesn't it make your shtick look odd? I'm odd. Yeah, it's odd. Again, I don't understand the whole rules for trolling. I don't get it, but all right, whatever, brother. You're apparently an older man. I am. Duty is or going to be 50 years old. With children. Yes, I have 2. And how does you spend your days? Yes, I have a lot of free time on my hands, and I like to troll on Phil. Exactly, brother. Oh, no, it's all good, brother. I appreciate you being a fan. But again, I don't care what people think. I really don't. That's actually one attribute of myself. Like, I don't think I have a lot of gifts or I have a lot of attributes. I really don't. I don't think that highly of me. I think I'm someone that's been extremely lucky in life and have had many blessings, right? I really do. Not because of my own making. But the one thing I have is just not giving a shit. Really. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care what people think or how they're. And again, I always tell people, if you don't want to rock with me, cool, brother. No hard feelings, man. No, I'm not a narcissist. I can give 2 shits. I cannot care. You're actually low-cal. Probably, boy, I probably am. Yes, I probably am. And again, I don't care if I'm a low-cal. It's all fun and games. The day that this becomes boring or not fun anymore, then maybe I'll go do something else. Because for right now, this is still fun. And I enjoy people getting their panties up in a wedge. DSP followers and detractors alike. So you happen to be young to be... Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know this whole nonsense about, oh, you're an older person, you shouldn't be doing it. Fuck off. Again, these are gatekeeping rules for why you can't and can't do something. I'm going to just say this right now. Fuck you. Fuck you and your rules. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, I apologize that you don't like it. So, there you go. That goes to anyone out there that feels this way. If you want to leave, cool, brother. No, not if you want to stay here, even better. If not, whatever. If you want to troll on me, whatever. It's all good, brother. It is true you gave money to Wings of Redemption. No, I've never given money to Wings of Redemption ever. Review Tech USA, yes, I've given Review Tech USA money. I gave him $20 in 2020 when we were discussing politics. He was talking about Trump. He pissed me off so much that I had to donate because I wanted him to see my message. Yes, I did. And I think I've been open and honest about that ever. So I don't think I've lied about that. He literally cried tears out of his eyes. What are you talking about? You talking to me? Whatever, brother. Duty's a low-cal. Yeah, Duty is a low-cal. Facts. I'm glad you're here, brother. I'm glad you're here enjoying the low-cal content. Me? Yeah, I've cried before, of course. Yes, I did it probably twice. Yes, I was upset about 2 things, and yes, I got emotional. I did. Yes. Yeah, Cobb, I did. Yes, I did, brother. I did. I got emotional and I got upset and I cried. Yeah, definitely did. No shame in my game, brother. All right. So you know Rich and his left-wing bullshit, right? His left-wing bullshit. He was stating some stupid nonsense back in 2000. He was stating some stupid bullshit back in 2000, and he annoyed the shit out in 2020. Sorry, 2020, not 2000. 2020. And I was messaging in his chat and he was ignoring me. So I figured he couldn't ignore a super chat. So I super chatted him. Yes. Yes, I did. Duty for president, 100% facts. Dude, I'm good, brother. It's all good. And people think that I'm actually like this in real life. No, I'm farthest from I'm completely different in real life. I'm a normal dude. I'm a normal dude with a family and responsibilities. All right. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you guys hanging out. No, I'm not a millionaire. Don't say that. That's a lie. I'm good to go, though, brother. Yeah, I'm not big with far left and far right. I mean, I'm on the right. I would say I'm more of a libertarian. I'm not big on either extremes. Progressives annoy the shit out of me, and ultra conservatives annoy the shit out of me too. Duty, don't let anyone do right. No, they're not right. We're having a chill with Duty stream here. This is what this is. It's a chill with Duty stream. All right, and Duty's a trillionaire. That's right. Big ups. All right, okay, folks. So I think we beat that to a dead horse. I addressed the drama. I addressed the drama on Twitter. And like I always say, you know, if you enjoy the content, cool. If you don't enjoy the content, cool. I appreciate it. So thank you again, everyone. Thank you. I do. Does your family? Yes, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit because it doesn't impact my normal life. Duty, would you ever come face to face with Phil? Not that I would ever go look for a face to face. No. But I mean, if I ever saw him, I'd approach him. I wouldn't like punch him or anything. I wouldn't do that. No. I'd say hello to him and have a conversation. Yes, because I act like a normal, civilized person. The sublime's all good, brother. I know, like I always say, I always let people, whoever, even if you don't agree with me or whatever, you're more than welcome here. That's why I don't like banning people. Let's see here. Which locales you would hang out with in the real, play video games with? Probably none of them, bro. None of them. None of the locales. Yeah, they all have issues. Like, just to hang out, no. I mean, like, if it was just to sit down and have a beer and talk with them, and they would, I'll be honest, and answer my questions, probably Phil. I'd probably sit down with Phil and have a beer with him and talk with him. Nah, I can't do Copes. The teeth and just the whole rotting. He looks like he's rotting from top to bottom. I can't deal with that. It's too much for me to deal with. So no, I can't hang with that. So I mean, these are all the locales I'm aware of. So yeah, there you go. Good question, Lolo. I appreciate that. You can get it, Duty in the Fallout. It's crazy how nobody sees Phil in real life. He never goes anywhere, brother. He never goes anywhere. Let's see. Duty Wing is good. Yeah, he's alright in Call of Duty. He camps way too much for me. That's the only thing. Alright, real quick, I want to watch a video. Duty does have some content to watch. So, Kino Casino filmed the other day. And we didn't get to watch that. So let's watch the video. Of course, the Kino Casino gang decided to weigh in on the whole simping thing. So we're definitely going to watch that. And then let's watch the former alcoholic over here, DSP, do some drinking. Let me move it up a little bit. All right.
Back.
All right, here it is.
All right, we're going to chill. And I hope that you guys are ready.
Shout out to Kino Casino
FYI,
on Kick.
Once again, we have trolling and we got nonsense going on.
If you're not
so
make sure to sub to them.
If there is trolling or nonsense, understand, I'll take care of it. Please don't question if someone gets moderated or whatever. It's just more nonsense that I'm just taking care of silently. I'm not even going to address it. I'm just going to wipe it off the stream so we can continue to have a chill night.
Wipe it off the stream.
Okay? Cool.
By the way, if you're curious, this is when Phil chimed in about the whole early bird thing. This is Phil talking about early bird and the nonsense occurring in his chat.
All right.
End of flashback.
Well,
this rules.
There's also no. This isn't in our lineup today, but we'll talk about it a little bit. I see a lot of people in chat want to talk about this. So Darkside Phil has allegedly been caught cheating on his wife with an e-girl. So what happened there the other day? DSP told everybody they should donate to his stream. because you shouldn't be a freeloader with your free entertainment. You should support the content creators that you watch. And everybody's like, well, do you donate, Phil, to anybody? And Phil goes, yeah, I actually do donate to content creators, but you'll never figure out who I donate to. So then the great hunt began to find out who DSP is donating to. And it turns out that Dark said, like, why you challenge it? Like, Phil, are you ever gonna fucking learn, Phil?
Hey, detractors.
Are you ever gonna learn, you motherfucker? So then people find out, they go through DSP's Twitter and they find that he's following an e-girl.
Uh-oh.
Now, he's following just some random 34-year-old e-girl who, by the way, gets way more viewers than Phil by like a factor of 5 or 10 times and way more money than Phil. And then it turns out that if you go to this girl's Buy Me a Coffee page from like a week or two ago, there's donations from DSP under the DSP name. Now, I question, how this could be the real Phil, like why he would donate under the DSP name. And so I think to myself, this must be a detractor. But then this girl in her Discord server is telling everybody that, yeah, the real Phil is DMing me from his Twitter account.
Oh my God.
And he's like simping and trying to slide in the DMs.
He is. What's up, Elaine? Hey, Elaine, how are you?
With Phil, you have to take it with a grain of salt. In that there's a lot of gay ops that go on with Darkside Phil.
That's a fair point.
And if we remember, there was the whole arc with the escort, and a lot of people thought that was real. And it was like the most convoluted, autistic gay op of all time. So always with this stuff with like Phil cheating or Phil with escort, like this crazy shit with Phil, you have to be somewhat skeptical. So I'm not 100% ready to say that this is real. I'm going to give Phil the benefit of the doubt for the moment, but it's looking more and more like it is real.
And if this girl,
starts dropping the DMs with Phil, though, it might fucking be over. People are saying that Kat already left, that the week where Phil was on break was when Kat discovered these DMs with the e-girl. And that she fucked off and left the house.
By the way, I haven't been able to confirm if that's true. Like, I don't know. So if you go into her Ko-Fi account and you see when Phil donated, it doesn't actually give you the date. Like anything older than a couple weeks, you're not going to see the date, so you don't know. So I don't know if that coincides. Like he was giving her money when Kat may have left or whatever, or that week where he was away. So what Hino's trying to say here is that the reason why Phil left this, Phil couldn't stream for a week was because Kat was moving out and he had to help move her back.
And that the divorce is in motion. Now, these may just be the delusional fantasies of Duty, but it might be
Duty
real,
got a shout
folks. Out. I don't know.
When has Duty ever lied to us?
I know, right? He has always been really sound and never wrong, So it's like,
all right, I've never steered Kino Casino wrong. I've never steered them wrong. If I ever gave them any information that maybe wasn't correct, it was incorrect. It wasn't I told them something and it was a lie. That was never the case. It was always something like, oh, this wasn't right. Like this, the information was my what's the word? My take on it was wrong. So there you go. Yeah. Kino throwing strays over here.
Like when when Duty is pushing all his chips in.
No, exactly.
That's where I hesitate.
I like Duty.
And
he's all right. He's good.
Worski. Big ass Worski.
Maybe there isn't something, but there could be. So this could be the start of the new saga. Now, I will say the one thing that leads the most credibility towards this being real is that, one, Phil refuses to address it at all. And normally he's always willing to jump in and say, this is bullshit. The detractors are lying.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to chill. And I hope that you guys are ready. Now, FYI, guys, once again, we have trolling and we got nonsense going on. So if there is trolling or nonsense, understand I'll take care of it. Please don't question if someone gets moderated or whatever. It's just more nonsense that I'm just taking care of silently. I'm not even going to address it. I'm just going to wipe it off the stream so we can continue to have a chill night together. Okay? Cool. All right.
Oh, and today, he banned 100 people in the morning.
He banned over 100 people this morning, and he gave instructions to his janitorial staff to ban anyone bringing up what he called this nonsense.
Then we're okay.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You fucking laugh. Laugh all you want.
Okay.
Turn right.
Just want to say shout out to my moderators today. They apparently got wind of some nonsense going on, and they're taking care of it very well, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys who are here helping out with the stream.
Yeah, look,
appreciate
it's a money creature. He just throws money around.
What
the hell was that?
But yes, I have committed. We are going to do the Ballad of Gay Tony.
My name is actually a well-known dent in Phil chat, but upon researching your vids, I think I might become a detractor / not be a fan of his financially.
Well, thank you. Well, first of all, I appreciate for the 10. You're welcome. Thank you. You're more than welcome to come here and chill with us. But let me just thoroughly read this real quick because I had the music playing in the background. Hey, Duty. Can I message you personally? My name is actually a well-known dent in Phil's chat, but upon researching your videos, I think I might become a detractor, or not be a fan. Okay, well, you know, we'll see, brother. Well, hang out on the stream for a while, and we'll see how things go. Duty hasn't had a great track record with DMs, brother. Okay, so let me get back to you, brother. But yes, it's never a good idea to support Phil. Honestly, it never really is. But you know, it's always good to see the light. It's always good to see the light, brother. It's better late than never, man. And again, thank you for the 10. I appreciate it.
So, you know, that indicates to me there's probably something to this, because if there was nothing to it at all, Phil would just go, no, I never DM'd or donated to that bitch. This was made up by the detractor. Because that's always what he'll say. But now he's not saying fucking anything.
Whoa.
And he's banning everybody who brings it up.
Let's go.
Ban everybody.
It might be the truth.
Imagine we had two divorce arcs. Like in parallel, we had the fucking Anissa and
iDubbbz
and Phil.
Well, it's like the slowest moving divorce arcs of all time. It's like everybody knows that both relationships are fucking doomed and that they both stink to high hell of cuckery and dead bedroom and fucking failure of marriage. But they just refuse to break up. They refuse to give everybody the satisfaction of the divorce arc that we've all been waiting on.
He's a tech guy, brother. He's a tech guy.
So we'll have to see if we get lucky enough to get either of the divorce arcs, because these motherfuckers, as Phil is...
Ivan, that rumor's been going around for years. And it's not true. That's all Duty has to say about that. Yes, I'm giving Phil money. I'm giving Phil money. It makes tons of sense.
It's coined the term. They're dragging their feet. They're withholding on giving us the glorious divorce keynote that we're entitled to. So we'll have to see. Speaking of Anissa and iDubbbz, we'll quickly touch on it here just as we're doing our intro, and then we're going to get into our Whoa Buddies and into the segments proper.
Into Freebird.
All right, well, that's it. So they didn't really talk about it more. I thought they were gonna get into it a little bit more in a later segment, which they didn't do. So I'm hoping maybe tonight we'll get some more information or get more takes on whatchamacallit. Thank you, Psychonaut. I don't know why I didn't play, but okay. The wording, maybe that's why. If it wasn't true, Phil would be calling her a slut and a lesbian. Not ignore. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yes. He would just basically call he would use it as a way to shit all over detractors. He would say, look, my detractors are making this up. He would even probably say duty. Like he'll try to blame me and all this stuff. And of course he'll say, this is the same. This is just like the divorce saga. I mean, this is just like the escort saga when my detractors lied about the escort and stuff like that. That's what he would do. There's nothing new at all about this. But it's just so interesting that he didn't even mention that or bring it up. He didn't talk about it. He didn't bring it up. That wasn't a concern. All he wanted to do is he just wanted to completely eradicate this and not talk about it and have no one else talk about it. You know, it's really weird. Even him jerking off. Remember when he masturbated? He didn't even try to cover that up as much as he tried covering this up. Like after a day or two, he finally said, "Yeah, I masturbated," you know. Or when Keemstar brought it up, he admitted to doing it. But even that, he didn't try to cover up as much. But this man, he went full force. I mean, to the point now where moderators are like hiding in the weeds. They're like snipers. And anyone that says bird, worm, early, what else? Eagle. Anyone bring those words up, they automatically get banned. So I don't know, man. It's really weird. You don't act this way when you're trying to, when there isn't an issue. You know what I mean? Like when it's not an issue, you laugh it off. You laugh it off and just say, "Oh, these are just detractors." Yeah, for some reason, eagle was bothering him as well. People were posting the eagle emoji, which is, I guess, a bird, which is a bird that set him off. So he started banning. So if you say eagle or post a picture of an eagle, he'll ban you as well. So yeah, any bird-related stuff, he seems to be banning. And the mere fact that he went the extra mile to unfollow this chick on Twitter after all of this is saying something. What's up, Natsu? Birds. Yes, birds. Natsu's favorite words, birds. That's right. Yeah. I mean, you guys can post eagle and bird pictures here. It's all right. Duty doesn't mind. Duty doesn't ban people for posting the eagle or the bird emojis. It's all good. Duty doesn't mind whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, again, I really there were a couple of streams about this, but not too many people chatting about it.
I need that money.
Let me see what else we have up here.
This came fast at him and gave him no time to come up with lies and excuses for why it's not true.
Yeah, you have a good point there, GBRC. Thank you for the 5, brother. That's a really good point. This did come out of nowhere, and I'm sure maybe one of his moderators saw it on Twitter. You know, I got a bunch of people that follow me that never talk to me. They just follow my tweets. So just maybe they posted it and said something to Phil, and then Phil put out the call for the Jannies and said, "All right, guys, come on out. What's your favorite Kino character? I love the iDubbbz. Right now, Phil has to be my favorite one. Oh, by the way, I am liking the way they've been roasting the quartering. I used to actually watch the quartering many years ago. I thought he was pretty informative, but he's extremely lazy. I mean, he'll sit there and just read a news story, and then barely give any opinion and move on, and then, you know, pump out another video right after it. So I haven't, you know, he's just, and then he leans too much on the grift. He does. He's really hard on the grift. And then the worst part is he's become DSP when it comes to talking about money. This man talks more about money than fucking than DSP probably does. So, you know, that's some serious shit. When you're talking more about money than DSP, whew, man, that's insane. So I've been enjoying the quartering roast quite a bit. That was fun. The RTU saga was pretty funny. I kind of didn't agree with certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big fan. Like, all of it to me is content. Whatever, it's funny or whatever. Most of the shit where Review Tech USA. I'm not a big fan when they start bringing up his daughter, about her being blind and all that shit. That, to me, I think that's a little too excessive. But other than that, the rest of it is just funny. Can you help me with $10? Sure. Send me an email and I'll PayPal you $10. What's crazy is he was the only person to score. Yeah, I know, because it was a puff piece. And that was one of the worst fucking interviews out there. And even he fucking knew it. He realized it that was fucking garbage. Good God. All right, let me see something real quick. Oh, man. All right. You know what? Let's watch one more video, and then I'm going to wrap it up here. I have to start a little bit early because I have a busy afternoon. Duty has a busy afternoon. Trolling Phil. Today's the marathon, right? Oh, God. Today's the Mega Man marathon. I really hate these fucking marathons, man. These marathons are terrible. I mean, I can only watch so much of the marathon. Yes, Duty is a busy man. Yeah, I have to call a couple of doctors. I have to make some appointments. Blah 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 blah. So yes, extremely busy. I used to watch the quartering, but when he started doing the right wing grifting, while denying he was yeah. I agree.
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word, brother. Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, put all the birds in the chat. We all love the bird. We all love the bird chatter. Hopefully Phil will let up. Maybe his moderators need a break. And yes, I got to do my AIDS test. Yes, my AIDS and my cancer test. Well, I already took my cancer test. I don't have cancer. It's a good thing. But I got to call and schedule an appointment. I got to probably get this little lesion removed from my thyroid. And hopefully I'll be all good. So hoping it's that. Phil hates being called a peasant. You should call him that more often. He is a peasant. Well, technically he isn't a peasant. He's a consumer. I mean, he makes an excessive amount of money. He reminds me more of Scrooge. That's what he reminds me of. Someone who hoards money for himself and just likes to spend it on nonsense. There you go. Yes. So it's hard to call him that. Let me see. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to wrap it up here, to be honest. There's not really much going on. It's been a little bit dead. Yeah, it's fucking me up, man. The thyroid's just killing me. So I need to get this shit fixed. I should have got it done a couple years ago. And didn't. I went the medication route. And you know, it is what it is. Duty, do you think Phil addresses the early bird issue? Maybe later down the stream, he'll try to bring it up and say something like, "Oh, that was my detractors making it up." But I don't think he want to delve too deep into it, because if he does, it just opens up a can of worms. Again, I always say to Phil, you know, let him talk. The more Phil talks, the more he opens up, and the more he lets the cat out of the bag. So that's Phil in a nutshell. So I hope he talks about it, because I'm pretty sure there'll be something else coming out. Did you see my email, Derek? Yes, I got it. I'll have to respond to you, brother. All right, okay, I'm gonna wrap it up, because again, we don't have much. He is doing the marathon today, so good God help us. He'll be doing the marathon. There'll probably be some videos out there on the marathon. Not that many, but there should be something out there, unless he does something stupid. He gets drunk or cries. We'll see. And if not, yeah, that's pretty much yeah, the marathon's gonna be fucking shit. God, I hate these marathons. They're so boring. So yeah, if not, I'll stream Monday, and same time, 10 o'clock. I'll be back here at 10 o'clock, and should be a lot of fun. So again, thank you everyone for coming out. It was fun. Peace out.